In this video, I'm going to show you how to burn ISO files onto a USB drive. This is the revised version on my channel. Let's get right into it. So, firstly, you want to open up a browser, any browser. I'm going to go with Edge here because that's the only thing I have here. Or you can click the link in the description below. But the point is, you want to go to rufus.ie. Once again, that link will be in the description. Scroll down, you can read through everything you want, but we're just gonna go and click this big text right here. We want to hit that X, and it's almost downloaded. It's almost downloaded here. And you want to just run the application. After you run it, you will get this add user account control prompt here. You want to hit yes. You can close the browser at this point. And here we have the program. So basically now I'm gonna go through all of these options here. So you're basically an ISO file burner pro. Yeah, you're gonna be a pro by the end of this video. You're gonna know everything, every single option here, what you need to do, most of them. So firstly, let's start with the most important part here. It's device. So what device are you gonna burn the ISO file on? Now do note that whatever USB drive you select to burn the ISO file onto, it will delete all the data on it as it will format it. We will get through formatting in a little bit. So whatever device you want, make sure it is capable of holding the ISO file. What I mean of that is that it has enough space on it. So not how much space is available, because we're anyways going to be formatting, but how much space the entire drive has. In my case right now, sadly, I do not have any USB drives with me right now, so I cannot demonstrate this, although you can just quickly select it, and a lot more options here are going to start showing up. So after that, you want to go to boot selection. So boot selection, basically here you can select your downloaded ISO file from before. I'm not gonna go through ISO files in this video. That's a whole other topic, alright? So I'm not gonna go through that. Basically, you want to grab your ISO image or ISO file that you already got before the video, and you can select, and you can hit select right here. It will open a file explorer prompt there, and you can just select your ISO file from there. Now please note that this software only supports bootable files. I mean bootable ISO files. Some ISO files just don't like running with these ISO burners, so just you might have some complications. If you do, comment down below, I'll try to help you out. And basically, you can hit select, you can get your ISO file, but you can see here, we actually have a lot of options here. We got React OS, we got SysLinux, we got Grub, we got UEFI for some reason, we got FreeDOS, we got a butt ton of options here. So you can do this instead, for example like this, or FreeDOS. So, but in my case, if you don't have any ISO files, but you want to run, for example, Windows, this is Windows only in specific here, you can press this little down arrow here, and right beside, and hit download. Now once you hit download, this actually gonna open up this little page here, once it downloads the files of this, so this little window here, which allows you to download the ISO file directly. So we got Windows 10 here, Windows 8.1, and Windows 7. So basically, it's very straightforward, very simple. It's actually super cool, so that you don't have to stress out and just try to find it on Microsoft's website. You can simply do it from Rufus, which is very, very cool. Now, for example, if you need Windows 7, you just tick Windows 7, then hit continue. And it will ask, okay, what do you want, what kind of release, and then you can continue again. After that, it will start the download process, downloading the ISO image, and from what I know, actually selecting it. I will not download it in this video because my internet's pretty slow today, so we will not be doing that, although you can definitely try that out. It sounds like a great feature. Then we have these advanced drive properties. You just want to hit here, Now, for 90% of the viewers right now, you'll probably not even need this. So, this is for listing USB drives. Right now, it's only showing USB sticks or USB flash drives, basically like that. But you can also show USB hard drives. So this basically your run-of-the-mill external backup drives like that. So you can do that, although there are other options here. Sadly, they are grayed out because of no device selected with no ISO image selected. But you do not want to tick these 90% of time unless you have a very old computer, it did not work at startup. You just want to tick these two buttons just in case if anything just goes wrong or it just does not boot at startup. These two options will help with compatibility issues, and that's basically it for this. Now we can go to format options. So format options, let's start with volume label here. Let's go to File Explorer to demonstrate this. I can go to this PC. You can see, for example, the label on D is system reserved. So if I go to properties, you can see the label here is system reserved. Well, Rufus can actually give your drive a label depending on what you want it to be. I typically leave it blank and then change it later, but it's up to you. File system, unless you are having problems with startup, once again, you may want to fix it up, but typically the file system that starts with, which is NFTS or FAT32, will do you good. Same with cluster size, just keep it at the same thing, man. Now we can go to advanced format options. You just want to click right here. And then we got quick format, which is the first option here. So basically, formatting is basically where you delete the contents of the drive. But quick format will basically just do it quicker. I'm not gonna go through formatting here. It's a lot more complicated than just deleting quicker. It's just how it gets rid of the files. I'm not gonna explain that in this video. So, but quick format's gonna do you good 90% of the time. Like I just said, like 3 times already, 90% of the time. But if you are, like, for example, using a used drive or you bought a drive from someone, then you might want to untick quick format. Basically, that's gonna just let it do its thing. It will take longer depending on the size of your drive. Quick format's gonna get you up and running much faster. Create extended label and icon files. Basically, this is gonna put Rufus's branding basically on it. For example, we can see VirtualBox guest editions here. You got this little icon, and basically stuff like that will be done with this little ticked icon. And that's literally it. So I typically just untick it. If I want to put my own icon on drive, I can later, but you can definitely keep this ticked. It will add another file to your drive, and that's it. So once you are done with tinkering around, you won't have to tinker around much. You can hit start. This will be there. And you gotta remember, once again, all the contents of the drive will be gone. I am not responsible for any lost data. So once you hit start, it will ask you some prompts, double check some stuff. Depending on what ISO file you're running, you may be asked to download SysLinux from the web. I'm not gonna get into that too, just let Rufus do its thing. Typically you wanna tick yes or just follow default settings, and then you should be up your way. If something does not work for you, you can definitely keep on trying to tinker around with Rufus, or you can comment down below where I will personally try to help you out. I will try to help you out if you comment down below, depending on your issue. So say the drive is not visible or it's not booting at startup, then I can definitely help you out if you comment down below and just ask in details, because every problem is unique. So with that, I want to end this video. Thank you for watching till the end. I hope this video was informative and helpful for you to burn ISO files onto your USB drive. Subscribe if this ended up helping you in the first place. And with that, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.